So, for the second league of the day, we are going to be playing some post-ban Green-Black Seasons Past. Now, this is a sub-list brought to you by Jussim, who's a local friend of mine who has subscribed to have me play this deck. Deck looks sweet. We played some Is It Phoenix earlier today. You should find that on my channel using the same date as today's. Also should just be the most recent thing in the Pioneer playlist on my channel. But if you want to watch some Is It Phoenix, you can find that there, somewhere else on my channel. But right now we're going to be playing some Green-Black Seasons Past. This is a deck I've seen a few people post about. There was a lot of hype around it in Standard because Seasons Past is a lot like a Sphinx's Revelation in that it is insane card advantage. Lets you return any number of cards with different converted mana costs from your graveyard to your hand. So you're incentivized to play as many things with varied converted mana costs as possible to turn this into a 6 mana draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7, 8 cards. Yeah, so you want it to be basically just like, you know, an absolutely broken draw 7, like a Grizzlebrand activation or something. And this, of course, tucks itself. So every time you draw it, you want to be just getting insanely ahead, and the game needs to not be close at all. To enable this, you need a bunch of lands, because obviously you're trying to resolve a 6-drop. So you have like 26 lands in your deck in order to enable that, as well as a few ramp spells. Like you have Hour of Promise to grab your Field of the Dead, and you have Nissa's Renewal to put a bunch of lands into play. Give you a bunch of mana so that you can cast Seasons Past and maybe another spell in the same turn. You also play as few win conditions as possible. You do have access to a Mastermind's Acquisition, which is a recent pickup, or not like a recent pickup, but a pickup that this deck gets out of being in Pioneer instead of Standard, and lets you have access to all of the powerful cards in your sideboard. So like, lets you have access to like sweepers and stuff in the main deck, some specific cards like Duress and Tireless Tracker, another Seasons Past. That's gross. Seasons Past, just pick up your Mastermind's Acquisition, put a second one in your deck. And also just lets you have access to win conditions if you're just sitting around not doing anything. So that's pretty sweet. Mastermind's Acquisition is an awesome pickup for this deck. Other than that, it's just like a fair deck, leveraging a lot of the powerful black interaction. So Fatal Push, Thoughtseize, Abrupt Decay, Assassin's Trophy, just the best interaction this format has to offer. And that's really where this deck's going to get a lot of its power, is you have access to these like very powerful interactive spells that allow you to bridge to this late game nonsense stuff, right? You also have Read the Bones for card advantage at the 3 mana slot. Losing life isn't that big of a deal when you have things like Vraska's Contempt, Nissa's Renewal to gain life, and like I think that's actually all your incidental life gain, but you have access to like Collective Brutality and stuff out of the board, so you should have access to enough life gain that Read the Bones doesn't hurt that much. We're also not that painful of a mana base. We only have 2 Overgrown Tombs in our deck, so it's not too bad. We have 3 Heroes Downfalls because Planeswalkers are quite a problem for this deck. We are a fair deck trying to grind out other fair decks, and so we have access to, you know, Abrupt Decay, Trophy, and Heroes Downfall, all of which to answer, you know, creatures and Planeswalkers. We have access to Lost Legacy. I think this is mostly a concession to the fact that Nexus is a deck that people play, and so being able to name Nexus of Fate basically neuters that entire strategy and allows you to go on to win the game. Because otherwise, like, we're just not going to be able to out-fair deck them. We're going to resolve a Seasons Past, and then we're going to die. So you need to be able to strip the Nexus of Fates from them, and I think also Lost Legacy in combination with Seasons Past over and over and over again, you could just exile their entire deck. You just name every card in their deck and exile it. So that is another win condition that is not great, but is a thing. We have Nissa, Vastwood Seer. This is just another ramp spell, it seems, as well as a win condition at the 3 mana spot. So it's the only creature in our deck. Other than this and like Ballista, which isn't really a creature, right? It's just like a fireball that it's a 0-drop to pick up a Seasons Past. You have no creatures. So the decks that are playing creature like removal spells in the main deck, not a problem. Don't care. Not going to have targets. Or at least not targets that allow you to like get real equity out of it, right? Like we should be getting a 2-for-1 out of your creature removal spells if you have any at all. But we do have a lot of creature removal spells ourselves. We have 3 Languish calculated. We have 3 Languish, which is going to be the sweeper of choice for the creature decks that are looking to go pretty big. Having -4/-4 is really relevant. Like I wouldn't mind see something like Yahini's Expertise at the -4/-4 didn't matter so much for things like Thing in the Ice, Courser Crewfix, and Glorybringer. A bunch of X4s in this format. We have 1 Vraska's Contempt. Remember, we don't like Planeswalkers. We don't like them. Get them out. So we have a Planeswalker removal spell at like all of the reasonable converted mana costs that you can possibly have it. And we have the one of Mastermind's Acquisition. So that's pretty good. Pretty good pickup. Dark Petition's pretty sexy in this deck. Enabling Spell Mastery shouldn't be hard at all. And it's a demonic tutor, right, for your Seasons Past, and allows you to potentially cast it in the same turn if you have 8 mana, because you get to pay 5 for this, go get 3 mana, and cast your Seasons Past. So that's pretty sweet. Have Hour of Promise to grab your Field of the Deads. You can't just randomly kill people by Field of the Deading them and not actually going through the whole Seasons Past thing. And you have a Nissa's Renewal, which actually the Nissa's Renewal I feel like is actually the worst card in our deck. This feels like very, very Timmy and Winmore, but having something that gains life, I guess, is kind of nice. But, I don't know. I'm not sure that this card's actually necessary to play in your deck. And like I said, we have 1 Season Pass main, 1 on the sideboard to grab with Mastermind's Acquisition. And I guess that's it for the main deck stuff. 26 lands, like I said, makes a lot of sense. We are ramping. We are trying to enable Field of the Dead, so having a lot of hard land drops makes a lot of sense. In the sideboard, we got a bunch of one-ofs because we are a Mastermind's Acquisition deck. We want to make our Mastermind's Acquisitions as good as possible while still having real sideboard options. So you see access to 2 Duress, probably lower than you would expect for a deck like this, and 2 Collective Brutality, getting a little bit more flexibility out of your discard spells, as well as Collective Brutality being a little better against the creature decks. We have Kalitas, good against a lot of the creature decks, and normally you see high numbers of this card, but like I said, we want to be able to tutor for it, so we've varied our answers here. Cry the Carnarium is a cheaper sweeper. This one we're probably going to bring in more often than we're going to wish for. Like if we're playing against a low to the ground creature deck, we're just going to want to bring this in. We're not going to want to play around trying to leave it in the sideboard and wish for it. No, just grab it. We want to be able to cast it quickly. Noxious Grasp, good against more planeswalkers that are green and white. Also good against creatures that are green and white. I mean, this is pretty obvious when we bring this in. There's creatures or planeswalkers you want to answer that are green or white. We're going to bring them in. Go figure. Needle's a good sideboard card in this format, probably underplayed, and I'm not sure just one makes sense. Actually, this is a card I wouldn't mind having more than one of. Good against all the planeswalkers, good against like multiple lands that are problems, all kinds of stuff. Love Needle in this format a lot. Grafdigger's Cage, kind of along the same vein. This card's good in a lot of spots. It's good against cards like Collected Company. It's good against cards like, what's it called? Like Kethis, the whole Kethis combo. It's good against all that nonsense, like all the graveyard decks. Grafdigger is going to be high impact card, so having only one doesn't feel right. But like I said, I didn't submit this deck. I don't know what you want from me. 2 Tireless Trackers as like an alternative win condition. We probably are actually going to be bringing this in the fair matchups, but I think our fair matchups should be pretty good. We do need to get the creature removal spells out of our deck in fair matchups. So I expect we will be converting to something like, you know, a just green-black control deck, and we're going to bring in like Duresses and Tireless Trackers and stuff like that and cut like the Fatal Pushes and the Languishes or whatever. So very light sideboarding, but it does allow us to at least get the bad cards out of our deck. This Season Pass is probably also going to come in that spot where we're playing against fair decks, even though it's kind of nice to have one to wish for. But in general, this is mostly just there for the wish board. Scavenging Ooze, another graveyard hate card, reasonable green creature. Find in other spots, like I said, flexibility out of being able to wish. Although I don't think we're going to wish for this card very often. So that, like I said, that makes me kind of want just another cage so that we can actually bring the Grafdigger's cages in. Last but not least, Veil of Summer. This card I'm convinced is unnecessary, but it is so powerful that having the first one is free, in my opinion. But like I said, I think we should be so good against most counterspell based fair decks that it's just not even gonna be remotely relevant. So I don't know. Let's give it a try. Appreciate your support, the subscriber that subbed to play this deck, and let's dive in. This is probably gonna take me like 2 to 3 hours to play through this league. Ken knows the shit better than me. Ken, you've been playing a lot of it. Drown is better than Cry with my testing, but I understand why the list is playing Cry for the exile part. Drown in Sorrow, the Scry is better than the exile? I don't know that I'm convinced about that. The exile's really good. Luster Green Black, Aurora Origin started. It was a blowout. The deck felt really good against anything other than aggro. Fair. Cast down Murderous Rider, Charles Barkley. No Liliana the Last Hope. We don't have many creatures to minus. And if you don't have creatures to minus and grab, it's just not a very good card. I'm on MTGO 24/6. Fair. Last 4 leagues I 4-1'd? Alright, well, I'm excited to punt. Are we keeping land heavy? Like, this doesn't have interaction, but it makes land drops? Is that something that's appealing to us? I don't think so. I think I want early interaction, so I think I'm going to mulligan this. This has early interaction, but isn't a remotely playable hand. Alright, we'll mulligan. Alright, this has all the above. Let's keep. We're nowhere close to Languish, so we're going to bottom that. The question is Fatal Push, Downfall. Like, we're keeping the Read the Bones. We're keeping the 2 lands. The question is, which of these is going to be the worst? E-Banks 5. What are you playing, E-Banks 5? I think we're going to bottom the least efficient one, which is the Hero's Downfall. Like, we're not casting that Downfall till turn 4 because we want to be able to cast Read the Bones on turn 3. Alright, well, keeping the Fatal Push makes you feel like an idiot now. But, whatever. The Thoughtseize is good. The Read the Bones is going to be good as long as we can cast it. And we're probably in good shape. Oh, never mind. I'm a genius. Fatal Push is great. Holy shit. Elspeth's Sun's Champion? What the fuck? Okay. Ah! I'm in danger, chat. Well, I can beat creatures. I can't beat an Elspeth's Sun's Champion. So I'm gonna take that one. Okay, here comes that thing. Fine by me. This is a nice spot where we're... it's nice that we're a 26 land deck. Because I just, like, do not care at all about any of this. Yeah, I'll give you black mana. That's fine. So, you played Selfish Spirit. You played Plains. We know Plains, Island, Gazella. This is a good Plains art, at least. War of the Spark. What the crap? War of the Spark. Just gonna push this. This push is not getting any better at all. I don't know what my opponent's doing. I have no idea. I could have gotten Spellcaller there, and I didn't even think about it at all. I'm just a chungus. These decays look really bad against the Gazella. Blow me out. I'm casting the Read the Bones. It's happening. Counter it. You did not. I kind of want a land, but I want an answer to a Gazella, so I'm just gonna bottom both. Nice. Okay. Alright, we got some work to do. There's Plains. Here comes Gazella. No Gazella? Yep, Gazella. Alright. I wonder if they're trying to meld the idiot with Bruna. Seasons Past. Alright, we're taking a hit for 4. There's not much we can really do about that. Scry. Try to hit something that matters. That card does not have text. Go. We have like this really stupid line where if we live long enough, we can like Seasons Past pick up like push, and then we can crack this for no value and push this. Push gets a lot worse when you need to actually kill 4 drops. Don't care about your life total, but if you play like a 5-drop, I'm a little worried. Oh no, they're tapping mana. Oh right, I feel dead. Languish should be a good draw at least. Question is, am I gonna like try to decay this? I could try to take a Blast Zone to 4. It's gonna take 2 turns, and we don't get to decay. Like being able to hit both of these would be so nice, but it's just so slow to take this Blast Zone up. So I'm just gonna Abrupt Decay, try to stifle the bleeding and live through it. Because like Season Pass is such good card advantage that like I'm willing to like try to stifle the bleeding a little bit. These Abrupt Decays have looked bad. Thoughtseize. Nice. Taking 9, I can't Thoughtseize. I'm not actually sure I can live. Tick up. Yup. I think we're dead. I think we are the big dead. Sun's Champion. I wish you could have seen more of this deck, because I don't really know what's going on. It's just like white Timminess. Go to 1. Land. Go. Alright, something that gets me out. Downfall. Turn too late. Alright. A respectable Mold 5, I suppose. I feel like we had a fair bit of creature removal to draw to, and we just didn't. What matters? They're playing like white flying stuff and planeswalkers. Makes me want answers to planeswalkers. I want the Noxious Grasps. I want the... oh, I'm throwing stuff. Oh, gosh. do I want the Tireless Trackers? These are like the questions. Like, how many walkers do they actually have versus creatures? Because, like, that determines whether or not Fatal Push and Abrupt Decay are good. Because right now, these cards look embarrassing to me. And that makes me want to cut them. Lost Legacy also does not overwhelm me. Languish seems kind of bad too. So, like, what if we did this for, like, this? These. This. It's just, like, something that attacks. I think Ballista's fine. This card's kind of bad. I don't want to shave Read the Bones. I think that card is good. I don't know. I'm making stuff up. Why not? Let's try this. No Planeswalkers at all in this deck are kind of weird. Because our plan is, like, kill everything. I'll keep. I don't think they have 1-drops that matter. So I'm actually going to play my Temple on 1. Try to hit land drops. Boop. Yoop. I'll take that. Cool. That bridges me to Read the Bones, and which bridges me to Tracker, which bridges me to Seasons Pass. So, like, we have, like, a reasonable, like, game plan here and, like, a piece of interaction in the process. All right, never mind. Obviously, the Gazella deck is a Legion's Landing deck, so maybe that was the best thing in their hand. I don't know. I doubt it. Ah, they're a Spell Queller deck. Why didn't I pin that? All right, I cut my renewal spells probably prematurely. I saw nothing, like, Abrupt Decays died in my hand, or rotted in my hand game 1. I guess I should have pinned them on, like, a more vehicles style deck, but I don't know, it just, like, didn't seem relevant. Alright, Spell Queller is by far the best card in their hand. Even though we're actually pretty good against it. Tracker, Ooze, Grasp. I don't think I want Ooze. Because, like, my thinking is if creature removal is bad, then I don't want a Scavenging Ooze. Alright, Shocks, you can opt. Hit me for 1. Just completely wrong. Like, why is this in your deck? Like, you are just horrible at enabling this whole thing. Read the Bones. Find me lands. I'll top both of those, please. Go. Alright, they're gonna play an opt. Hopefully they'll play some creatures and try to flip this Legion's Landing, because I did leave some Languishes in case they were a creature-centric deck. I'm a genius. And this leaves up an opt. I'm probably gonna Languish this just because it fits on curve really well. I think they played the Plains, so okay. Could Tracker, but I'd rather just Languish this all away. We have Noxious Grasp and Contempt, and, like, they're gonna start playing, like, walkers and stuff starting next turn. So I think I want to Languish. I just don't want to take a bunch of chip damage in this process. So I know an Avacyn. All I know is an Avacyn. You need to hit land drops. Because you've been missing them? No, you have not. You've not missed a land drop yet. Reflector Mage is still in your deck. Questionable. It's not bad. Green. Here is one tracky boy. Here's one land. Always yields. Right after they played the Reflector Mage, you play a creature. It's pretty gross. Go. We're kind of holding up Noxious Grasp. There's a chance I want to do that over anything else. Sure. You have a clue as well. Attack. Why are you attacking? I can crack a clue and block. Sure. I mean, it's still card advantage. Let's crack a clue. Block. There's like white combat tricks, but still 2 for 1. Okay. Okay. Nice. Don't hate to see that. I think I'm just gonna cast Hour of Promise. Like, missing lands is not acceptable, and like it's just going to guarantee that I have inevitability here. We have how many different names? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so we can grab a Field of the Dead and an Urborg. There's a lot of black pips in our hand. I think actually I'm gonna grab Urborg. Yeah, we'll grab Urborg. I don't really care. Stack it however you want. Always yields. Nope. Oh, I guess I should attack. Attacking is the least relevant thing happening this game, but I guess I do have to actually kill them if I want to win in a reasonable amount of time. This is pretty sweet. You have a Reflector Mage? Deputy of Detention. Dog, you got it. Do whatever you want with that. You got them. They're gone. Hit me for 1. Okay. What's our things? We can pick up 3 cards right now. Here is a land. This is land 8. And this gives me a 2-drop. So yeah, let's Noxious Grasp this. And then we'll just Seasons Past. Oh, they don't even want to see the Season Pass, but we would just Season Pass, pick up all like 4 cards or something. Ridiculous. The game is very over. Okay. Holy shit. They have 3 mana cards left and right. And I just didn't even see them. So, Decays are better than I thought. I think Pushes still suck. I think Languish is also great. So I want these cards back. Ballista depresses me more. Cry the Carnarium still depresses me. I don't think Scavenging Ooze is still great. Like, Cletus is good. Read the Bones, Downfall. Tracker, I think actually Trackers are kind of bad. I brought them in because I thought they were just like going to try to out-card advantage me. And that's just like not really what they're doing. On the draw, Thoughtseize maybe a little worse. Nah, Thoughtseize is still very good on the draw. I don't know. What sucks? Maybe I don't want 3 decays. Alright, let's do this. Alright, there we go. Bring a couple decays back, bring Languish back. The creature removal is great. I think Cletus is still good. Cletus is just good against Selfless Spirit decks in general. This hand is great. Keep. Leyline of Sanctity. Dog, you got it. Port Town tapped. Sounds good to me. They have blanked a single card. And we have Trophy. Nice. Land 4, second green source. Trying to think if that matters. I don't know. I don't think it does. I think we're bottoming it. There's a lot of lands in this deck in general. We have 2 Read the Bones to hit our land drops and do other things. I just want to be able to interact with like whatever they have going on. What is this? What's 2 mana? Smuggler's Copter? You left Smuggler's Copter in. Okay. Gotta respect it, I suppose. So now the question is, do we want to like Trophy the Leyline on top, Thoughtseize them? I don't think I do. So I think we're just gonna wait. Like, I want to Thoughtseize them late in the game before they like accomplish anything real. Selfless Spirit, yeah. That's fine. I don't even really want to start removing stuff until after I've played Kalitas, honestly. The thing is, this sets me up to take a lot of damage from Read the Bones, but it also sets me up to get a sweeper. Alright, never mind. Hero's Downfall. Hero's Downfall changes all that. Urborg. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. Lets me use my Read the Bones to inform how I want the game to play out. Oh, I should have downfalled this. I'm an idiot. Downfall this. I think this incentivizes them to Spell Queller me, which is going to be good with my Kalitas. Never mind, they just want to hold it up. That's fair. Discard Leyline of Sanctity. Nice. 3 cards. I could trophy them, then Thoughtseize them. It doesn't seem excellent. So I think we're just going to deploy Kalitas. This, like, lines me up to get blown out by any 3-mana thing that interacts with it. So, like, every single play blows it out, right? Like, Reflection Mage, Deputy Detention, Spell Queller. But I think I'm far enough ahead. Uh-oh. That's not good. I think I'm far enough ahead. Oh, they just have Avacyn. Never mind. That's all fine. Avacyn's fine. We do not care about Avacyn. We're just going to Read the Bones. Cast, Read the Bones. And we're just going to trophy the Avacyn. Oh, wow. This is all, like, great. I think I'm just tapping both of these. We have land drops to make, and these are just removal spells, so I'll take them. Right. Do I attack to force the action? I don't think so. It is actually worth considering, I suppose. Because it does let them loot. But they would lose Looter Scooter. Alright, I'll attack and force the action. Pretty sure it's a trigger for Avacyn, so it's going to be kind of sick. Enters the battlefield, creatures you control. Alright, yeah. Green. Black. Trophy her. Get a Zambi. You can crew Copter and block, but that's not good. Yep. Yeet that. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. It's fine. We still gain life. Alright, your Copter's indestructible. It does give you free loot. For some reason I thought it didn't, but whatever. I don't care about the free loot. They're low on cards. Like, it's about card advantage, not card selection. Now, if they do, like, Elspeth me or something stupid, then I feel like an idiot, but I have Vraska's Contempt at my disposal. Alright. This deck's kind of sweet. Glaze is kind of great. They, like, can't play creatures to do it, or I just blow them up. Reflect their Mage. Okay. Bounce that. There are 2 cards. Selfless Spirit's fine by me. They missed an attack off Copter. Why did they miss an attack off Copter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can decay this. They have 1 card left. I could just try to Vraska's Contempt this, untap, be able to decay stuff with Kalitas. Yeah, I think that's my plan here. I think that's my angle. Not going to attempt to do anything stupid with the zombie. Three with the Spectre. Okay. Okay. Crew. Okay. green. This is kind of spewing, but I don't think they have a Planeswalker in hand. And I do want to gain the life, to pad my life total a little bit. And I do want to get it off the table. All right, they don't have a Planeswalker. I'm so lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make a zombie. Always yield to this. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 1 card left? I mean, they know about this, right? So, like, this has to be like a spell queller. Not a spell queller. Strange. Black, green, decay. This. Oh no, do you have an Avacyn? Damn it. Okay, fine. This doesn't kill me. I'm gonna end up taking like 6. Fortunately, this checks dies, right? And this means that they don't get dice triggers. So actually, this is pretty sick. And they might screw that up at some point. Also, like, Field of the Dead with Kalitas is disgusting because I can just, like, sack zombies and put counters on it. That's pretty gross. Hey, have you seen the newish Snow Dragon deck? I have not. I have not seen Snow Dragon decks. They drew another land. Lucky me. They hit me for a gajillion. Fine by me. Alright, go to 7. Hero's Downfall. Alright. Combat. Whenever a non-angel creature you control dies. Attack with the zombies? No, the zombies are just like irrelevant attackers. One, 2, 3. Sacrifice a Zambi. Put 2 counters on him. Munch. Creatures you control get indestructible. Sure. We'll just Hero's Downfall this. Pad my life total. Although this doesn't actually pad my life total very well. Because they have another Avacyn specifically. I feel like an idiot. But we are assembling like a very lethal force. So like they have to hit like something insane here. Like they have no attacks. They have to hit like a Planeswalker that's great. And then we still have this like onslaught of zombies. It's just like all going to be very difficult to leverage. Right click, attack with all. Leave back 1. I think it is worth it to gain the life. Gain 7 life, go to 14. This will let me freely cast my Read the Bones and hopefully hit a land because that gets me 2 more zombies. Languish, Pithing Needle. I think the Languish is a bottom. One of their ways out is Planeswalkers, so I'll top Needle. Okay. This is an instant, right? Everything's fine by me. We look like we got this one locked up. Warlord Dragon got some new tools. Yeah, gets to play Oko, mid-range threat, and then you draw your deck when comboing with Astrolabe. Yeah, I do know Astrolabe's good. No need Stricture Snappy. Yeah, but like your mana is like kind of weird. All right. How long did that take? It took 34 minutes to play her first. Oh, no, it didn't. No, because I had to talk. All right, that didn't take that long. I thought it was going to take forever for this deck to win. Field of the Dead really turns up the heat pretty quick. Or the draw land you're playing at some point. Yeah. The problem is, like, the rest of your shell just isn't very good, right? I'm just not convinced that Dragon is, like, a spot you want to be. Because part of the reason that, like, Dragon was so good is that you could convert out of the mid-range, out of the combo thing, and out of the mid-range thing. Like, you could try to be a little more combo, and you could try to be a little more mid-range in your sideboard games. So, like, I don't know about Wargorger Dragon if it, like, is going to... Like, I thought about the Wargorger Ashleib thing when we were, like, doing stuff for Syracuse. I just couldn't come up with something that worked. But maybe people are smarter than I. I'm actually very convinced people are smarter than I am. This, like, has functional mana and potentially early interaction. Like, I'm here for this. Now, if we're playing, like, a control mirror, I'm going to feel like a Chungus. But, like, Contempt still has equity in the control mirrors. And we have, like, ramp spells and stuff. Like, I don't know. The cards have text. Land 4? I kind of be greedy at bottom this. Like, I'm looking for, like, a Thoughtseize. Like, if I bottom this, I'm looking for, like, a Thoughtseize or Read the Bones. Just, like, something better than a Llanowar Wastes bottom. That's greedy. If I end up, like, missing my 4th land drop, I'm going to feel like a Chungus. But, like, we have 26 lands in our deck. We're likely to hit another land. Oh, yeah, opponent. Read it and weep. I got cards. I got magic cards. Beat any of them. Beat any of them. They're all broken. Good luck, Simply Self. Titan Shift. Big Monkey. Big Monkey's all on the Titan Shift. It's very unlikely I play Titan Shift anytime soon. Until they ban Urza. Once they ban Urza, I'll play Titan Shift again. They took my Mastermind's acquisition? That's just heckin' rude. Alright, that's actually kind of part of what I wanted to pick up. Boop. Maybe I'll play it again. We'll see. But deck is the best deck in Modern. That is far from true. The Urza deck is the best deck in Modern. Alright, what are we doing? Like, what is this deck doing? Like, not creature things? Oh, is this like a mirror? God, I hope this isn't the mirror. That would be repulsive. They're like holding up Decay with the sweet basics. Okay. Okay. Read the Bones. Oh, fuck. This is a mirror? What the hell? What were the odds of playing the mirror? This is dumb. I hate this game. Alright. How long does the mirrors take? I can't imagine it's quick. Sure, we'll deploy this thing. Done. It gives them a target for their creature removal spells, but like it also just like puts pressure on them if they're like bottomed some creature removal spells here. Like there's no planeswalkers, so like just get some chip damage in. I think that could be relevant. Like if they don't have anything. If they're only like piece of rules like a Vraska's Contempt, that's kind of expensive, and we deny them the life, so it's like a gain 4 life. And like I said, I think life total is going to matter in this matchup if they're Read the Bonesing. Though we hit our 4th land drop. Now I guess we kind of only hit our 5th. What is this? Questing Beast? Alright, my guy. Okay. You got me. Alright, never mind. I don't know what my opponent's doing at all. No clue. I can figure it out. What are you doing? You a Seasons Pass deck? What is happening? Main deck Noxious Grasp. Garrick Cursed Huntsman. Grasp of Darkness Golgari Charm. What in the hell? Alright. So my instinct says all these cards suck except Garrick, so we're taking Garrick. We're also going to mush this hero or this questing beast. We're also going to smack, get some beatdown action going. Alright, we got the chip shot I wanted. Like I said, just get a little bit of pressure on their life total. A little nipping. A little nipping on the life total. Would not mind drawing a land. Temple of Malady. That was their draw step. So we still have perfect information. Mirrors are basically who pilots better. This is just black-green good stuff. Yeah, imagine that wildly favors us. Because I do not understand how this deck is ever beating a Field of the Dead. They left the card on top. It was likely some sort of card advantage. They're debating killing... Oh, I should not F6. because I have a Walking Ballista in play. See, that was the real punt with playing Walking Ballista. Now my clock management's going to be awful. Decay. Oh, no. We are not drawing the land, boys. Girls. Whatever else. We're not drawing it. Okay. Let's die. No Garrick, please. I am but a... Oh. That's fine. Maybe that wasn't fine. Draw. This is renewal. Alright. They only have one removal spell, right? So... they need to 2-for-1 me in order to actually get a 2-for-1 out of this. Temple of Malady. It's a fine draw. I think we just let them get that zombie, because it lets us cash in this Fatal Push. Maybe that's dumb. So if we just like Vraska's Contempt this, right? We like... Did they put their card on top? They bottomed their card. So if we just Vraska's Contempt it, they respond by Noxious Grasping. And we... Or not Noxious Grasping, by Grasp of Darknessing. And then we deal 2 to them, they get a zombie, and their thing goes away. Or we can ping with Ballista, let them get the zombie, push the Kalitas, and then they don't have to use the Grasp of Darkness, but we have no creatures in our deck. Also, doesn't let us get the Ballista back later with Seasons Past. Not sure how relevant that is. They have Planeswalkers. We've already seen they have Planeswalkers in their deck. One of the ways we lose is Planeswalkers, I feel like, and not a zombie. And the zombie is near irrelevant when we start getting card advantage from Hour of Promise. So I think we're just going to do the thing. We're going to push this Kalitas. Minus... I should have done it without on the stack if I was planning on doing this at any point in the game, but I definitely screwed it up. Push. Alright. They can regenerate. I didn't even think about it. They can cash in their Golgari Charm and regenerate. All of this thinking, and I screwed it all up. Unbelievable. Alright, whatever. So, what does that mean? It means I'm a Chungus. Alright, this actually worked out. Okay. Languish. Don't want that. Like, we're just gonna win. We're gonna win the long game now, as long as they don't specifically have a Planeswalker that matters here. I guess I could have blocked first too if that was on my plan. I just screwed that whole turn up, huh? So if they have Garroot Cursed Huntsman, is it worth it to just take the 5 here? Go to 9. I could die to a top deck Questing Beast. Alright, I'm just gonna say they didn't draw it. You didn't draw it. I've already screwed this game up enough. You didn't draw it. You don't have it. You have one unknown in your hand. I think it's likely you whiffed. Alright, read the bones is fine. Alright, let's Hour of Promise. We're going to grab Blast Zone, Field of the Dead. We only have 4 lands right now. Field of the Dead. I guess we can grab Hissing Quagmire. That actually sounds a lot better. Okay. Veldrake. Where's it is good matchup for Valakut? It's fine. I don't know if it's great, They have Assassin's Trophy? Alright, that's fine. Oh, I should have grabbed green because they have an Urborg and Chungus. And they drew a land, so their hand is Noxious Grasp, Grasp of Darkness. Fine by me. Field of Ruin. Land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Read the bones. Bottom, top. Seasons past. That's gross. Read the bones. A trophy and a... Yeah, I'll put both these on top, actually. Alright. Now I'm willing to just, like, spew a decay because we have all this card advantage in our hand. Like, they have one draw step at, like, a Planeswalker. We have a trophy for... And... Yeah, just, like, nothing matters. So I'm probably going to decay this just to preserve life total. Like, we're up cards pretty dramatically. Yeah, they drew Fabled Passage. Alright, this game's over. Green. Green. Seasons past. We done? Because this game looks over. Alright, return any number. I'll return Field of the Dead. Hour of Promise. Mastermind's Acquisition. Thoughtseize. Decay. Hero's Downfall. Done. There you go. Play land. Make a zombie. Always yields. We have 9 cards in hand. Right. I guess I could Thoughtseize them, but I know they're 2 cards and they're bad. Whatever. Actually seems like I should have picked up the Thoughtseize, but whatever. Now I gotta fetch. They might win this game with my 9-card hand. We're gonna discard Thoughtseize and read the bones. Alright. This turn, we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I play Hour of Promise. We're up 2 fields. We have 7 right now. Field, field. Triggers. Land, triggers. Combat. Hits you for like 2. And then we're just going to hold everything else up. Go! If you have like a fireball, you got me. Draw 7 seem okay. Yeah, no kidding. They have conceded from the game. I do not understand why. I can't imagine this matchup is remotely challenging. Like, they're literally just black-green fair deck, and we literally do what they do, like, way better. So, what sucks? I'm not in love with the Thoughtseizes. The Noxious Grasps are obviously kind of bad. Trackers are great. Seasons Past itself is great. Kalidas might be okay. Probably not, actually. Pithing Needle's probably fine. I think I'd rather be able to wish for the Needle, actually. The Needle's being only 1 mana is really attractive. I don't love a bunch of Thoughtseizes. I want to cut like 2 of those, and I think Fatal Push is kind of bad, too. This is kind of what I want to do. I don't know if Decay is better than Thoughtseize. I mean, yeah, maybe like we'll trim a Decay, too. Yeah, I don't know. I want something good against walkers. I guess Thoughtseize is good against planeswalkers, but it's just like kind of a mopey draw. Languish is kind of bad too. Everything's bad. Why is their whole deck bad? They should have so many bad cards. Alright, Thoughtseize is not the worst card by a margin. I guess Fail is good enough. We'll just bring it in. Alright, let's try this. It's like very light sideboarding. We haven't actually Dark Petitioned yet. This is like kind of weird. I feel like With 4 Dark Petitions, it's more... We've naturally drawn the Season Pass twice. And then we've Dark Petitioned for it 0 times, having 4 Dark Petitions, one natural Seasons Pass. This hand seems great. This is like exactly the kind of shit I want to keep in these mirrors. Like, you Thoughtseize me and I do not care. You got it, buddy. We're actually going to shock Thoughtseize in case they have like a 2-drop we want to answer. They might take my Thoughtseize if they have like a Glint Steep Siphon or something. Something high value. Grim Flare. If they have Grim Flare, they'll take my Thoughtseize, I think. And I'll feel stupid for sideboarding out Fatal Push. Ugh, they probably have Grim Flare. Everything is awful. Oh, we drew Languish. That'll kill it eventually. Abrupt Decay. Removal spell. Not a land. Alright, everything's fine. Everything's fine, chat. We're going to win this game. I promise. Temple of Malady. Love to see it. I can't believe both of us are playing temples. That is a little ridiculous to me. Read the bones. Field of the Dead. Go. It's kind of weird because it means that my mana's not great, but I want all my lands to enter untapped for the rest of the game on curve, so that's kind of what we're doing. Tracker? Alright, yeah, that's fine. Dark Petition. Okay. Black, read the bones. Still going to want to top another removal spell. I think I want to bottom both of these. Dang, that's great. These are all great cards. And they have 4 cards in hand to our 7, so I'm not super concerned with how this has played out thus far. That's pretty cute. Kind of bad for me, too. Hit me for 3. Blooming Marsh. Alright, so I guess we have to shock Languish. That does not feel good. Alright. We could, like, trophy plus Thoughtseize or whatever, but I want to save the trophy. I think I'm just going to Languish this. Like, even if they draw 2 cards, they're at 6 and we're at parity. I think we're fine. So they're doing a good job trying to grind. That Fable Passage was a good one to have. They're doing a respectable job grinding. Yup. Of course, Dark Petition is going to be a hard card to beat. I can't imagine this matchup is remotely winnable for them. It's just, like, the more I keep thinking about this, the more it just feels like we just do everything they do, but better. And now they could maybe, like, play the 6-mana Garrick and have to, like, trophy it, and that's, like, kind of bad. But right now I'm just not sold that, like, what they're doing matters at all. Dude, you got it. My hand's great. My hand is very, very good. Good luck. 2-mana Duress, ain't it, Chief? What are we doing? Got a tough choice? Don't blame you. This is just like everything I think people wanted Pioneer to be. Just like people going over the top of each other with bigger and stupider spells. They took my Read the Bones. You literally, I could just literally tutor for one and Read the Bones. Like literally, this card has got to just be strictly better than this card, right? I could just tutor one and draw 2. What the fuck? Alright. You got it. Probably just Thoughtseizing them if I'm being honest. Like Thoughtseize, play Blooming Marsh tapped. Oh, wow. Well, I want to cast this Dark Petition now because I want to get it back. But I don't know what I want. Maybe I just want like a pile of Thoughtseizes. We'll just like Thoughtseize them 100 times. What's good in our deck? In black. Just like Thoughtseizes. I don't know, my guy. Oh, I guess we still can't Blooming Marsh. We could tutor a land. Is that ridiculous? Feels ridiculous. What if we just Thoughtseize them twice? Gosh, I wish I knew how good Thoughtseize was actually going to be. They have 5 cards in hand, so it is live. But Blooming Marsh coming in tapped is such a tilt. There's already one in the grave. Just draw into it. I think I'm going to play this Blooming Marsh tapped, and we're just going to Thoughtseize. Like, I'm not that scared of very much stuff anyway. This is what I'm committing to. And I'll die to whatever they have. They have double Guruk or whatever the crap, I don't care. Might get Veil Summered. That's possible too. Yep. Okay. Fine by me. This doesn't resolve, right? So I don't lose life. Yeah, cool. They got a 2-for-1. Very nice. I'm proud of you. Incoming. Oh. I guess what we could do is we could tutor for the tutor, and that gives us 2 CMC. And then grab, like, something. I don't know. No idea what we're doing here. Because it seems like... I'm glad I didn't grab a second Thoughtseize at least. Oh, that's kind of a problem. What happens? Control 7 more lands? Sure. Probably don't want that to flip, huh? I'll probably just trophy this in order to like pick stuff up with Seasons Past. Ugh. Creature land. Yeah. Black, green. Trophy, this. Give you stuff. Okay. Green. They have Urborg, right? Yeah, so this is just strictly better. Although I didn't have Swamp yet. So, oh, this is supposed to be 6th land, though. 6th land, everything's fine. Green, green, Season Past. Let's draw some cards. Let's draw some cards. They have like some kind of graveyard hate. I don't know of any instant speed graveyard hate. Thoughtseize, trophy, read, languish. Train, draw 4. Didn't get to get the draw 5, but hopefully a draw 4 is more than enough. Draw 4 that grabs a Read the Bones and a like Dark Petition. I'm gonna trophy this. Sure. Need Swamp. Trudon! How's it going, brother? Thanks for the follow, I really appreciate it. Trying to like logic my way through some green-black Seasons Past. Played some Phoenix earlier and it was really medium. How's it going, buddy? Buddy, say hi to Trudon, he's great. It's absolutely wonderful. Alright, what is this, Chungus? Animate your creature land. Fam, you got it. You can deal 2 to me. I'm playing against green-black, smaller mid-range decks, so this is basically just going through the motions of actually killing my opponent. I don't know what a game where they win actually looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we cast Dark Petition, we can Dark Petition for Hour of Promise to go grab 2 Field of the Deads. And then we can Dark Petition later for other stuff. This deck is my jam. Oh yeah, they seem dead AF. Yeah, this game's not close. I just need to not like botch it. So I think there's a chance they have Veil of Summer. There's 2 spells in my yards. This does give Spell Mastery, right? Okay. So we just play thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really want to grab Hour of Promise, so I'm going to do it. Hopefully I didn't just screw that up. I did not. Dark Petition. I could grab like Season's Pass, but I'm going to use the second one for that. Like, I'd rather just actually get my mana going here. Green, cast Hour. How many lands we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to grab a Field of Ruin and a Field of the Dead. Field of the Ruin. Field of the Dead. Field of Ruin's going to answer the creature land. And give us another land drop for our Field of the Dead. Go! We play on. Maybe they'll kill the tokens. Murderous Rider. Sure. You got it, friend. Feel free. Shadows! How hard is Amulet Titan? Pretty hard. I don't want to play Shadow, and Amulet feels strong. I actually don't think Amulet's as good as you want it to be right now. I would not buy an Amulet if you, like, especially if you haven't touched it. Like, it takes a long time to learn, and oh, wow. Oh, mama. It's a good one. That's a pretty good one. They cast Murderous Rider. Anybody here think Murderous Rider is a remotely playable card? I don't know. Don't care. Thoughtseize you. This is going to look for Assassin's Trophy for Field of the Dead. Because if I'm not getting zombies out of this Nissa's Renewal, it's a lot worse. Crypt Incursion? Did they... Oh, they thought this exiled my graveyard. Just not creature. Alright, we'll take it. My guy, I don't know how to break this to you. This game could not be more over. Green. I don't know. Whatever it takes to cast this. Are we finished? All right, we're not finished. We're gonna keep playing. This game's close. All right. We play on. Do we even like trophy this and move it out of the way so we can attack? I legitimately just do not care. Go. We're gonna grab Season's Pass next turn. Go. I cannot imagine the draw steps it would take to get them out. I ran Leyline Devotion through a Modern League earlier and killed multiple people on turn 3. Just better Amulet. I mean, it's probably not irrelevant, especially because people aren't playing removal spells. Part of the reason Storm's good is, like, probably going to make that deck good. My problem is it seems very inconsistent. Alright, yeah, that's getting trophied. I will double block. Alright. Black, green, trophy, this. See ya. You know about that trophy. Alright. Block. Block. Okay. Right. Black, 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 black. Dark Petition. Go grab Season's Past. Are we done? Thank you. Thank you for not wasting my time. Like, my guy, this game, I don't know how to break it to you. It's very over. 2-0. 2-0 with the slowest, grindiest, mopiest deck I've ever seen. It's fun, though. It's fun. There's a lot of card advantage. So what should I play? Dude, play that as a Delver deck. I'm just, like, not kidding at all. The deck was great. Like, why are you doubting yourself? You have the Izzet Delver cards. Play the Izzet Delver deck. It was really good. Or play Storm. Storm's a fine deck. I mean, it's not great at a local level. I think the Delver deck would be a little better at a local level, but it's also a fine deck. You literally play blue and red cards. You own blue and red cards. Just play the good blue and red cards. Quick maths. Kind of get smacked by the Gilded Goose Urza deck? How? You just bolt the Urza and then, like, counter all their things. Not bolt the Urza. Bolt the Goose and then counter everything for the rest of the game. Do I lands or miracles? Ugh. Can I talk you into the Jeskai Mentor deck? That deck's kind of good. Although it loses to Oko. All these decks lose to Oko. This hand looks bad. You think Simple Bruise is going to lose to some Fatal Pushes? Chat, what do we think? Is Simple Brews losing to Fatal Pushes? Let's hope so. This makes land drops, has early interaction. I feels hard to mulligan this. But I am very ready for their hand to be just like blue-white cards and I'm dead. Just like dead on the spot. Can't beat a Teferi in a million years. I own the Grixis cards. One of the many 13 variety. That deck's fine too. It literally just won an open. How are you going to tell me that deck's not good when it literally just won the last Modern Open? Oh, yeah. This looks like it gets pushed into oblivion. Alright. All of these cards look bad. I want to take the Bowmat Courier. Wow, this looks horrible. Do they understand how dead they are? I mean, they have to draw, like, Citadel into Ensol, like, on the double. I could take Ghostfire Blade, because it makes all their, like, shitty cards better, but like my plan is kill everything, right? My plan is just kill every card they play. So I'm just gonna take the Bowmat Courier. Could play High Tide, but my team told me they'd like to win, so yeah, I would not play High Tide. I would play, I mean, lands is really bad. Like Ren and 6 is all over the place and you're just gonna get murked. Whatever. Like, Miracles is not great either, though. So, like I said, Just Mentor is pretty good. Just, like, play some Monastery Mentors. It's, like, not bad on my draw step. Go! This has to deal damage to me, right? Cool. If they draw a land, I want them to use their mana, like doing the Ghostfire Blade thing. Okay. There's land. Equip. Cast. Alright, their hand is 2 Wild Slashes and X. Hopefully X is bad. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The Wild Slashes are virtually dead cards, so they essentially have a 1-card hand at the moment. And we have another Fatal Push. Although we're not drawing like gods here. Like, we've drawn a lot of lands. I did keep a land-heavy hand because I value making my land drops, but oh no. They have Ensol Artifact? They do not. They have no creatures, though, which is nice. Urborg. Urborg is reasonable. Go. If they draw in Soul at any point, we're in a little bit of trouble. We do have multiple Decays, trophies, like Vraska's Contempt, like cards like that in the main deck, but they draw in Soul, we're in trouble. Okay, that's a pretty good one as well. No creature, huh? Okay. Thoughtseize, they have 3 cards. I don't think this Thoughtseize is getting much better, because they probably have like a Shrapnel Blast at some point. They can burn us out pretty reasonably. What are you doing? Metallic Rebuke? I know your hand's 2 Wild Slashes. Oh, I haven't played a land yet, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. What are you doing? I feel like Metallic Rebuke is actually an incredible card in this matchup. My deck is Chungus. Whatever. Go. My deck is just, like, absolutely ginormous. And you just spewed one of your best cards. Alright, we know 1 Wild Slash. I'm not particularly interested in casting this Thoughtseize, I think. Alright, we need to draw some action. Chat, we need action. On the double. They have nothing, but we have nothing. Okay, Decay is action. Decay might keep us alive for a fair bit. Two blue. Target opponent taps 3 lands. Broken. I did 4-1 lands with 0 Ren and 6 in my deck because MTGO they loan to someone else. Another Copter. Well, I'm glad I didn't target the first Copter. Alright, so we could just blow up all the Copters. This is like really bad. Alright. At some point I'm going to Thoughtseize them, but I assume it's going to be after they Shrapnel Blast me. What are we doing? Ginger Brute. Okay. Animate a copter. You could just like decay copter. Push this, go down to no resources, but that feels kind of stupid. Okay. Ghost Fireblade. Okay. Black, green, decay it. Take nothing. I guess I should have made them wild slash. I should have made them loot first so that their loot wasn't informed by like the fact I had a removal spell. All right, they discarded the wild slash. That's good for me, I think. Okay. Just push on this. Back to where we're at. All right, this was a great draw. No, I maybe should Thoughtseize. I'll Thoughtseize next turn. Everything's fine. Because they could have had it in Soul that I'd wanted to Thoughtseize there. Another copter is not something I care about. Ginger Brute. Okay. That sucks. I think I might take this one. Okay, never mind. Okay. You can get your loot in. So many copters, holy shit. Shipment Reef. Downfall this. Hissing Quagmire. You have a stop on my draw. My guy, I've taken like twice the game actions you have. Why are you doing this to me? Alright, I think you have a spell in hand. Whew! Got it. Alright, I think we just decay Ginger Brute. Don't let them like do anything, and then hope they don't top deck and Soul before we top deck something reasonable. Alright, perfect. We're taking draw slips with one another. Alright, that was a bad one. But we have a clock! We have our Hissing Quagmire. Yep. Animate. Yeah, attack! Go get him, Tiger. Gosh, so many good spells in our deck. I mean, we've drawn a bunch of removals, so I can't really complain too hard, but this has been kind of goofy. And if they ever draw a creature, we just take 100. Uh-oh. Yep, that was their best possible draw. Alright, well. Yup. Now I feel kind of dead. Okay. Abrupt Decay? Wow, I'm so good. Decay and Soul. Black. Fire this up. Do we lose the second? Do we just like accept losing the second and Soul in order to actually attack them? If they draw a 1-mana creature, they just equip this 5/7. No, never mind. We're dead to any creature anyway. Because of the double Ghost Fireblade plus Smuggler's Copter. So it actually does not matter at all. Languish. Alright. I think we're dead, actually. Like, all they have to do is draw any creature at all. And they fire this up, and we're just in trouble. Need a Dark Petition. Need a Dark Petition. This looks like me dead. Yep. Golly. We drew real bad. Like, we drew okay, and then we just kept drawing, like, removal. Yep. Like, my plan to kill other creatures, I think, was fine, but we needed to actually draw the Seasons Pass, or like a Dark Petition to Seasons Pass. Dark Petition to Seasons Pass, I think, was actually unbeatable. Because, like, we just get the Dark Petition back and we just loop it, and they can never win. So, like, we were drawing the Dark Petition to just kill them, but we didn't have any Read the Bones or any way to do it, so, like, we need to last another 3 turns, and that's probably not realistic. Dang. Well, I mean, I like a lot of our cards in this matchup. I think Scavenging Ooze is pretty good. Tireless Tracker is fine. Kalitas is really good. I think the Thoughtseizes are less good. I actually kind of board all of them out. Like, I want my plan to be just like kill all their stuff. Needle, I think, is fine. I think Lost Legacy is really bad. Languish seems acceptable to me, but maybe worse than Cry. Kind of Languish for a Cry. Instant speed does matter a lot as well. Don't want the second Seasons Pass. No, I think I want to leave the Seasons Pass there to acquisition for. Alright. Yeah, we got it. That was rough. I feel like they drew pretty well through that stretch. We have the Seasons Pass. We have none of the interactive spells. We just have a Languish, which is really slow. Alright, I think we need something faster. Jeez. Alright, I mean, I'll keep this. This is faster. This is what I wanted. But it is far from broken. Done. Here's a Hissing Quagmire. Go. Ninja Brute. You got it, buddy. 26 land deck. I expect we should be able to draw our way out of this. If you lose this deck, it'll be pretty sad. And probably indicates a problem with this deck. Needle. I could Needle Copter. I don't really know what to Needle yet. So I'm not going to Needle anything. Ghost Fireblade. Okay. Take 3. It's fine. Land? Dang. I might just Abrupt Decay this Ghost Fireblade. Just like leave them on the 1/1. I don't know. I could just Hero's Downfall as well. Like, the world's kind of my oyster with this. I kind of want to see if they try to, like, attack with anything else. We'll see what their turn looks like. Bowmat Courier. Alright, yeah, now I'm going to try to catch them with Cry. Which means I, like, take this hit. I guess we don't. We Abrupt Decay that goes Fireblade. And then we're going to Cry the Carnarium. Hope that works. Oh, they have a counterspell? Wait, no, that doesn't do anything. Okay. They're not into it, huh? This also probably signals Metallic Rebuke, right? Oh, they're Shrapnel Blasting me? That's fine. I'm fine with being Shrapnel Blasted. I think. Puts me to 9. Yeah, I'm fine being Shrapnel Blasted. Black. Cry. Here we go. Alright, 3 cards to our 4. We're in good shape. Our only issue is, once again, the Install artifact on Darksteel Citadel is going to be hard to beat. I think they have Rebuke, based on how they played. Are you serious? Okay, my guy. Alright, well, I guess I feel like an idiot. You got me. You just have Shrapnel Blast? I'm just dead. I'm not just dead yet. Wow. I feel like such an idiot. Like, I feel like we played this game fine. I just got, like, murdered for it. Yep. Grab Forest. Go. We have a jump blocker. And we're dead. They left in Wild Slash. Wild Slash. Very good against my no creature deck. Alright. I guess sometimes you just lose. It's kind of frustrating because I don't have any respect for this deck at all. I just don't think it's a very good deck. I think there's a lot of air in the deck, and like the times they don't draw everything together like are pretty embarrassing. But I mean, game one was indicative of how our deck has just as much air and bullshit in it as their deck does. So like I can't really be talking too much, but I just feel like if you're playing actual real powerful decks, like you're not like that deck is not on par. Tilt. Hand seems great. What's wrong with Amulet? What do you mean what's wrong with Amulet? Like, there's 100 Damping Spheres around. Sorry, my list is shit. No, I mean, it's not that, like, your list is shit. It's actually, we've actually been kind of murdering people. It's that, like, I think we had, I don't know, we had a bunch of outs, then we just faded for a while in game one, and then game two, it kind of felt like we got nut drawn. Like, I feel like I navigated that game really well. And then I was like, well, I feel like I beat absolutely everything except, like, Insol and Darksteel because I have a backup removal spell. What the fuck is that? Fog? Obnixilis? Settle the Wreckage. Hello? What are we doing? What, people have just lost their mind in Pioneer. This is insane. Like, no wonder these, like, wild decks are just winning left and right, because what the heck is this? And before I just get murdered by this, too. Talking so much shit about everybody's deck. But, like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Fog, Settle the Wreckage, like, Obnixilis? I get it. Maybe if you're like Nexusing, I'd be here for it. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? You can't protect Obnixilis the same turn that you, like, want to Fog or Settle. Like, you can't use them to protect Obnixilis very well unless you have 1,000 mana. Is your plan to get 1,000 mana? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see what our opponent's going to do. They clearly have a strategy. They seem to have a strategy, yes. This is like the second sweetest deck. What do you mean? They just put random cards in their deck. They picked up their binder of, like, Pioneer cards. They, like, wrote Pioneer in the front of everything legal in the format. Just, like, dumped it out in Abzan colors and just, like, did stuff. Protect Obnixilis. Right. Get to 1,000 mana. Protect Obnixilis. My opponent has a difficult turn one. I mean, Season Pass is sweet. This deck's been kind of sweet. It's, like, kind of chungus. It's, like, huge. It's big, fat. But it is pretty sweet. We're going to call the Shrine. Are we Overgrown Tombing? No, we're Concealed Courtyarding. So you have something you want to do with 2 mana then? You should have a removal spell you drew. Okay. Oh, Blooming Marsh coming in on time, as always. Very talented. Let's do this thing. Fatal Push, Field of the Dead. I do not think Fatal Push is a card we are interested in. I think I could be talked into Field of the Dead, but I don't want more lands. I'll top it just because it's like a land with other context. Are you discarding me? What is happening? Gift of Paradise. Their plan is to make 1,000 mana. Okay. I understand. Understandable. Have a nice day. 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's play Field of the Dead. We have holding up here is Downfall and Contempt is the same thing. So if they like play a Chungus Walker, we're just going to downfall it. And then next turn, we're going to Mastermind's Acquisition for Season Pass. I think. We might not. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Kind of want to. Could grab a tracker. That sucks. I want to grab a Seasons Past. Go grab another one. Put the second one in our deck. Grab like Thoughtseize and Read the Bones. It's probably all fine. Doing it. I'm doing it. I showed up to grab Seasons Pass. That's what we're doing. Give me the Seasons Past. Oh, we could grab Veil of Summer. That's actually kind of sexy. But no, I'm grabbing Seasons Past. We can grab the Veil Summer with the second Mastermind's acquisition. What are you doing? What are we doing? Why is this happening? Green. Season's Past. Pick. It's draw 3. 6 mana, draw 3, shuffle it in. Six, 7, 8. Done. 8 cards. Go. I'm going to discard this Languish because it seems unplayable. Goodbye. Ugh. Alright. We shocking? You like approach of the second sun? They could be approaching of the second sun. That's something that could be happening. I'm down for that. Oath of Kaya Me. That is a line. Land. Thoughtseize you. Fog, settle the wreckage. I will take a fog. Right. What are the chances we get burned out? They don't seem high. We get Mastermind's Acquisition for a Dark Petition, and the next turn we have 8 mana to Dark Petition for Seasons Past and cast it. I actually think I'm going to do that because it like gets me more winning. That's so bad. Why am I doing this? Search my card, my library. Oh my god. Tapping mana is so challenging. Black. This one. Cast this. Search library. We could grab like Nissa. There's like 1,000 things we could grab that actually in the game, or we could just Seasons Past. I'm grabbing Dark Petition. It's happening. Where's Dark Petition? Dark Petition. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Alright. Because their hand is just unplayable. So we're just gonna... Oh, never mind. We're gonna cast Hour Promise first. Oh, I shouldn't have played the land. I'm a Chungus. Whatever. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No need to panic. Blast Zone. No, I don't want Blast Zone. I want the creature land. Creature land. Field of the Dead. Make zombies. Always yield. Clock. I have a clock. Go. I don't know what losing the game looks like, but I don't see it happening. Thoughtseize me. You got it. No, they took my tutor. I tutored for a tutor and they took it. So rude. Ding dong, you are dead. Both teams played hard. Maybe they'll settle the wreckage me. That'd be nice. You take 8? 8? Very reasonable 8. What do you think of 8? 8's good? 8's good. We like 8. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's this thing. Oh, did I forget a second green? I'm a Chungus. Oh no! Green. This thing. There you go. I'm going to return some stuff to hand. Is that cool with you? Alright, cool. Glad we're both on the same page. Acquisition. I don't even want this Thoughtseize. But I'll take it. Just to get the 7 cards. Done. We're actually going to acquisition and go grab the other Field of the Dead. This is just utter nonsense. Field of the Dead. Land for turn. Go! This loses to like a discard spell, I guess. But like now they can discard me and I can't go grab another Seasons Past. Opponent, I have demonstrated a loop. A loop. Combat. Attack you for 1,000. You should settle the wreckage me. Tilt. Alright, here you go. Here's this thing. Oh, I guess I should have... Dude, who cares? Nothing matters. Bottom of this. Absolutely nothing matters. Dark Petition. Go grab something at random. Seasons past. Green. Green. That's black. Green. Another. Seasons past. Pick up magic cards. Done. Yay, I have magic cards. Go! I think my opponent is done and is just playing because they're having fun. This is enjoyable to them. Combat. Attack you for 20. Settle the wreckage. Target you. Okay, and... Yes. Grab basics. Oh, what am I doing? Click them all. I want them all. Done. Bleh. I have more zombies. What do I want now? Does anything matter at all? Like, I could just go grab another Seasons Past. Let's just move to discard. No sense, like, making decisions. Why not Thoughtseize to win on the spot? Oh, that's a good point. I was having too much fun. I drew Season Past anyway. Attack. Could have Thoughtseize here to probably win on the spot, too. But, think of the value. I could have, like, gotten 30 zombies or whatever the crap. That was a close game. I can tell we're playing against another Abzan Questionables. So, we're probably insanely favored. And should just bring in stuff that's good. This stuff, what does it say? Green or white? I saw black planeswalkers, so not bringing that in. I'm willing to buy. Fatal Pushes are bad. I think Languishes are really bad. I don't see the Settle the Wreckage Fog deck having a lot of creatures, so we're going to do something like this. Just do it. Thanks, Cool Terp. Miss you. It was my birthday today. Happy birthday, Cool Terp. Tenacious MTG. We are to win on the spot, gamers. We didn't show up to kill our opponent. We showed up. Oh, fuck. This card should not be in my deck. Fucking keep. Oh, no. Whatever. We're going to Thoughtseize them on one, and then we're going to hit something in their hand. Oh, wait. This card's bad if you hit something in their hand, right? Fuck. Everything's terrible. I'm an idiot. Why is this in our main deck? Revitalize, Kaya's Wrath, Planar Cleansing, no... Right. Just yeet this to the Shadow Realm. You don't have green mana, right? Oh, yeah, no, they played a Temple Garden. Alright. So their plan... What are they doing? What is this deck? They have Kaya's Wrath in their deck. I just... Like, none of their cards have text against me. Why is that the case? Why is that something that is happening? Why did none of their cards have literally any text at all? Somebody please answer that question for me. I just don't... There's none of these cards have text. They drew a Concealed Courtyard already? That's nice. And a Blooming Marsh? So lucky. Like Gift of Paradise? Dude, you got it, man. You get an extra mana. I get it. Alright. Here's like a swamp. Oh no. Oh no. Blech. I forgot that's something that is available to us. Alright, black or green? I think we're gonna use more black, given we have the double Hero's Downfall draw. Your move. They have no basics? You don't have basics in your deck? You just let me strip mine you? Sure, opponent. I have unplayable cards. They took Lost Legacy. What is happening? Chat, help me. I don't understand what is happening at all. Help. I need your help. Gift of Paradise. Alright, yeah, okay. That's all fine. How do you have Gift of Paradise in your Planar Cleansing deck? Oh my god, they have no basics. What is happening? Oh, if they grab a basic, I'm gonna be so confused. Oh my god, opponent! What are we doing? Okay. This is just shouldn't be legal. Oh, opponent. What are you doing, opponent? Come on. Come on. What are we doing? Come on. Oh, this is just sad. I feel like I'm like legitimately like, oh, it's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. What? They have no basics. None. Thoughtseize me. Value. Move that out of my way. Mastermind acquisition. Opponent. Why are we doing this? Here's a zombie. Oh, no, I already had a Blooming Marsh. Alright, whatever. Search my library for a card, put it in my hand. Supposed to grab Dark Petition, I'm pretty sure. Are they done? Do they not want to play anymore? I don't understand why not. Where are you going? This match was close. That was one of the most lopsided matches of Magic I have ever played for any amount of money. It just doesn't matter how much money, none. Like, that was one of the most brutal, enduring, lopsided matches I've ever played of Magic. That was absolutely disgusting. Everything that just happened was repulsive. To this moment, I have no clue what their deck was trying to accomplish. Both teams played hard. I literally, through the entire match, I saw nothing that could do anything remotely close to winning the game outside of Glitzy Siphoner and Ob Nixilis. I have no idea what their deck was trying to accomplish. But I respect their willingness to sit down and play Magic with me. And I am sure that whatever happened is not traditional. Oh no, this bullshit again. Ugh, fuck off. This deck is obnoxious. Mimic, 2 Once Upon a Times. You need a land. I mean, I can't take the Once Upon a Time. I think I'm going to take the Enablers. I think we're going to take like Winding Constrictor and probably like Nissa or something. Nissa or Metallic Mimic. Right now, it looks like Winding Constrictor is the best card. And that's the one I'm leaning over. So this one's actually hard. Their hand is pretty good. But our hand's also pretty good as well. Hangerback Walker does look like kind of a pain to beat, so I might just be taking Hangerback Walker. Depends on obviously what this finds. They need to find a land. They have 1 Blooming Marsh as their lands. Shady, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. How shady. I actually do wish I had lost Legacy to my opponent just to see what's up. I can break the ice. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope you're breaking a lot of ice. My opponent is tanking hard on their Once Upon a Time decision. That's strange. Oh my god. A colorless land? Phylaxion. Phylaxion? Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I apologize. I'm very dumb. BFG0. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, everybody. Alexa, play Will Smith Wild West because Pioneer Leagues are actually the Wild West. Yeah, I have no idea what is this card? What are we doing here? Come on. I should inform my Thoughtseize. So I know I'm playing this turn. Lost Legacy. I'm not drawing that card. Thoughtseize you. You drew Serpenty Boy. Serpenty Boy is okay. Is Hangerback Walker more beatable, or is Serpenty Boy more beatable? They don't have lands. I think we're going to take Hangerback Walker. That's the scariest one for me. And what I want here is them to cast Once Upon a Time to find a third land so I have time to read the bones. But they play like Metallic Mimic. I'm going to feel a little priced into trying to like kill it if I draw a removal spell. Ugh. Come on. Name Snake. Sounds fine to me. At least we have the Dark Petition already. Fatal Push, Abrupt Decay? Yes, please. I'll take both of these. Your move. I will take both of those cards. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, if they drew a land, they can Nissa, which is kind of a problem. If they didn't draw a land, I imagine they're just going to play Snake on 1, make it 2, put a third counter on it, make it 3, and we're going to Fatal Push. Oh, that's so gross. What a synergy. Puke. Alright. Well, we have to kill this Chungus. I think we're just going to kill. Oh, they can just play it for 0? That is so repulsive. I'm so good at Magic. I'm so incredible. It's unreal. How do I want this game to play out? So, I want... They have Once Upon a Time Nissa. If they draw Nissa, land for Nissa, what happens? We're currently taking 4, but if they put counters on stuff, it doesn't really matter. It makes it 3s. You take 6, go to 6. I kind of just want to preserve my life total, unfortunately, which makes me not want to Languish. Like, I think I want to, like, Trophy plus push. Or, I'm sorry, Decay plus push and hold the Languish. Let's see what this turn looks like. I didn't think about playing this on 0. Winding Researcher is probably their best possible draw. That was so good. And I gave them black mana with Urborg too, so their runes like taps for black. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Shock. Well, now I feel vindicated. Cast targeting this. Okay. Serpent. Okay. Now I actually don't want to pull the trigger on any of this. I think I just want to decay. I could have decayed with this in the stack and taken 2 less damage. I played so bad. They screwed up their sequencing and I didn't even think about it. I'm such a chunkus. Now we're going to take 6. I mean, we have Languish dialed up, but I'm just taking more damage unnecessarily. Embarrassment. Embarrassment. I'm an idiot. Who let me play Magic? Now we can just like randomly die out of nowhere. Just embarrassing. Embarrassing. Go! Die to this, please. Alright, we know they have a Once Upon a Time. I want them to spend their turn casting it. A Stone Coil Serpent. That's awkward. Walking Ballista. It does not block it well. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to Vraska's Contempt, so I don't know why we're thinking very hard. The thing is, we kind of want this Vraska's Contempt for Hangerback Walkers, but we have Ballista to clean up stuff. Sure. They hit Steel Overseer. That dies to Ballista pretty cleanly. Alright, yeah, cool. And now we can search for Seasons Past. I'm going to go ahead and do that, I think. Dark Petition. think we're just going to search for Seasons Past. We could, like, grab, like, a Nissa to hit a land or whatever, but it feels like we're just not playing... Like, we're just not using our mana very well. I want to incentivize them to play their Steel Overseer, so I'm actually not going to play the Ballista. Now, I do get punished if I do draw the untapped land, but I'm not thinking I'm going to draw an untapped land. This is playing as if I'm not going to have an untapped land. Put a counter on it. Oh, that puts 3 counters on it. Yikes. And look, I didn't draw an untapped land. I'm a genius. Abrupt Decay. This. One. Another. Here's Ballista on 1. Done. I don't know what this is going to let me do, but... It does play around another Steel Overseer, I guess. And puts a blocker in play. Steel Overseer. Well, I'm a genius. Fatal Push? Alright, shoot you. How do you have Fatal Push in your main deck? Alright, well... That's game. What do you think? What do we think, chat? Do you think this game's close? Seasons Past. Grab that one, and the Fatal Push, and the Read the Bones, and the Languish, not Languish, Vraska's Contempt, and the Dark Petition. Done. Draw. What is it, 6? Yeah. All right. Your turn. Bold of you to keep playing. Having resolved a first... Dude, this card's like Sphinx's Revelation. You just cast it and you win the game. It's unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Didn't want to decay scales? Nah. I don't need decay scales. Get this garbage on my face. Do we want this green thing? Like, this destroys Nissas and the stupid Chungus. What's his name? Winding Constrictor. Holy cow. Very stupid. Cletus seems great. Cry seems medium. Cage Needle. All these seem kind of medium. Our goal here is survive. What helps us survive? All of our removal. Lost Legacy is horrible. But other than that, actually our cards are pretty good. Scavenging Ooze might be okay. Maybe like Veil of Summer. Even that seems bad. Like, what if I just, like, made this adjustment? Like, I just did this. Call it a day. Alright. I kind of want to cut a discard spell. I don't think the discard spells are very good. Maybe we want, like, Needle for Nissa. Alright, I'll buy that. I cast Revelation for 1, didn't win. Well, I'm not Russell. That sounds like a skill issue. Alright, this hand seems fantastic. Just discard is pretty good against this deck from my experience. We're going to need a little bit more help, but, like, yeah, they're just going to scales, and then we just take their powerful 2-drop, and we true that. Wow, that's so good. Thoughtseize you. Yeah, here's kind of what I'm talking about. Like, their deck is, like, kind of chungus on, like, stuff. This deck is, like, very anemic. Like, people are really hyping up Hardened Scales. It feels like in Soul, but, like, you don't have explosiveness. Like, I don't know. Like they feel like they do very similar stuff, and I was talking to Yeoman5 about this. He's like, he thinks that the Ensoul deck is just kind of a worse Scales deck, but I think Scales is really bad. So like, all right, yeah, we're gonna take the one that 2-for-1s us. But yeah, I think Scales is like really bad, and Ensoul at least have some like explosive draws that like make it look defensible. Is Grass for creatures or permanents? It's for creatures or planeswalkers. If it could hit Hardened Scales, I think I would bring it in. The fact it can't is pretty rough. It's weird that they let on that, actually. Like, we know that Metallic Mimic... Like, you could have, like, made this bigger. Like, you could have let on Mimic first, and then this snake could have been bigger. I don't understand why we did this. I mean, sure, I'll decay the snake. You got me. Not playing Metallic Mimic. Odd. Alright, you want to put counters on it. Make it bigger? Is that the plan here? Feed the bones. Ballista. I think the Ballista's kind of bad. I think I want the land. 2 lands. Sure. Maybe I should have bought in the land too. There's an argument for that. Yep. Metallic Mimic, name something random. If you name Construct, I think we're going to go out our way to kill this. Damn. Ugh. That's rough. That's really rough. Now we have to put this Kalitas in play before we can kill this Hangerback Walker. Which maybe is fine, because like it forces me to do something I kind of wanted to do anyway. But like we need this to stay in play. Like it can't get pushed or anything. Which means we may not block Metallic Mimic this turn, because if they have Fatal Push, it lets them kill the Kalitas. Like if their last card's Fatal Push, we're in trouble. Not Ballista. Are you serious? That was like perfects. Alright, now I think we're dead. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. We had like the perfect lineup for this. Like this was like near perfect. And then we had the perfect follow-up. And then they just have Ballista. Alright, my guy. You got it. We take 6. We dead? We're not dead. It's close to dead. We are very close to dead. That was... What a draw. What a draw. Blech. Everything is tilting. I mean, if they draw multiple Hangerback Walkers that we can't answer, we're going to be in trouble. And Seagate Wreckage. Alright, I'm willing to pack this one in. These are among your best possibles. Blech. This is why you don't play fair decks, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you don't play fair decks. I almost want to bring this stupid Lost Legacy back in and just name a Hangerback Walker. Is that stupid? Why does it feel dumb? I don't know. Pithing Needle's pretty bad. But Pithing Needle answers more stuff. Still kind of want to do it. Was that about the deck being bad? I mean, just because you can win a game against the worst deck doesn't mean your deck's good. Boop. This hand is atrocious. It's like actively very bad, right? I mean, functional mana is attractive, but the Hour of Promises just aren't even good. Alright, this hand's much better. Keep. Speaking of Hour of Promise not being good, F off. Go. Alright, let's see if we can get a little luckier. Hangerback Walker just provides so much grinding power. I bet I was supposed to leave Lost Legacy in the deck. No, it's fine. I'm just giving you shit. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for my opinions on probably both decks. Ugh, the Hangerback Walker. You have hardened skills too. Gross. Alright. We may still be alright. We may still be alright. Because, like, even if they make a big Hangerback Walker, like, we can push and downfall all the other enablers, and when they make a big Hangerback Walker, we can maybe, like, clean it plus something else with Languish, so we don't get truly, like, card disadvantaged. But we're going to need some help. Like, yeah, that's getting probably pushed. Okay, let's target that. Alright. Use push to mitigate all of, like, the Thoptery things. Although maybe we should have left it in play. Wow. Okay, if I had known they had Thoughtseize, I think I would have brought in Veil of Summer. I didn't think this deck played Thoughtseize. I've got. Steel Overseer. Sure, my guy. Nissa's Renewal. That card does literally nothing. Alright, I mean, I'm willing to Languish this. Because, like, I know about a Hangerback Walker in hand, and, like, I need to be able to beat that card. Animation Module. What does that do? You pay 1. Ugh, that was good. And that was bad. Womp, womp, womp. We lose. Like, we can gain a bunch of life and maybe draw Seasons Past and, like, be able to kill a bunch of stuff. Like, our outs right now are just, like, gain a bunch of life and try to, like, make Seasons Past happen. Alright. Yup. Yup. Alright. First of all, we need to not die, and we need this Nissa's Renewal to work. Alright. Hopefully we actually still have 3 basics. I didn't even stop to think. Maybe should have, because we have 4 in play. Alright, we do. Alright. Gain 7, go to 27. Make a bunch of power. Fine by me. Now they can make everything 5/5s. I don't know if we're dead, but we might be. Oh, wow. Now we're definitely dead. We cannot beat Evolutionary Leap. Alright, they have good tools for the fair matchups. Yup. Hit me for 11 a bunch? Sure. Read the bones. So we can Abrupt Decay this. I don't know if this lets us live. Evolutionary Leap. Because they get to keep Steel Overseer, which is a problem. They hit Winding Constrictor. That's fine. I don't know. Here's a Languish. They're left with 4, 8. Can they just kill me? 8, 9, 10. I go to 1. Oh, I guess I need to play land. Oops. That actually might matter a lot. Because Seasons Past costs 6. And I need to be able to push plus decay. So... Wait, no, I still can't push decay. Alright, everything's fine. You can just make a bunch of 1/1s, yeah. Oh, no, you can just put a counter on stuff. Alright, I'm dead. Dead! Woof. Alright, once again, we did not get lucky. They had Hangerback Walker. Hangerback Walker is not beatable for this deck. Well, it is, but we have 1 Vraska's Contempt. You just have to, like, draw your exact 1 Contempt. Okay. A 3/2. Honestly, not having, like, a better sweeper is really tilting. Like, thinking about it, like, the times we lost, or, like, maybe not better, like, Artifact Hate. I don't know what we could play, but it feels like you have something, like, there's got to be some, like, Shatterstorm-esque effect that we can play in these colors. That, like both of our losses, if we just had, like, good artifact removal, I think we actually would have been in really good shape. Like, Abrupt Decay is fine, but, like, just, like, a hammer. Like, some kind of Shatterstorm that we could, like, wish for in game 1 and, like, would just, like, hammer it out game 2, I think would be ideal. I would have to, like, go in the tank and see what's available, but, like, that was a big weakness playing through that league, was that, like, maybe I didn't play the best, willing to admit that, may not have played in Sideboard the best, but, like, it felt like these, like, goofy artifact decks could, like, grind with you, and that's, like, kind of embarrassing for a deck that's just, like, playing all good cards. Like, the unplayable fair decks we smushed, as we saw, and, like, I don't even remember what our other win was. Was it another hard skills opponent? I think we played 2, right? Because we beat 2 fair decks. Maybe like a blue-white control deck. No, I guess it was just like fair deck, scales. I'm sorry, scales and soul. I think it was Phoenix that we played, the hardened scales with, so mixing that up. So yeah, we put like 3 fair decks, which we like easily smushed, and then like just kind of died to the artifact decks. I don't know what's available. Ritual of Soot. Ritual of Soot's not doing it for me. I want something that like hammers artifacts. So like the when they had like multiple smugglers copters laying around, they had like Ghostfire blades, like just all this like bullshit artifacts, like blow it all up. Like what does Gaze of Granite do? Like I want a hammer. Gaze of Granite. Images. Destroy each non-land permanent with converted mana cost X or less. Yeah! That's what I want. I want like a hammer. And Gaze of Granite looks good. 6 mana, like, destroy all, like, stupid things 3 or less. Like, oh yeah, that beats the crap out of Scales. Picks up your enchantments, picks up your stupid animation modules, picks up, like, Ensouls and, like, stupid copters and just garbage laying around. Something you can wish for. Like, something Gaze of Granite-esque is what I am here for. I like it. I like it. That's what I am in for. So, yeah, I kind of want a Gaze of Granite. Boop. Quantity 0. Search for this guy. Card is bad. Look how bad this card is. This card is unbelievably bad. But I'm in. I'm in. I want a hammer. Creeping Corrosion? It's not in this format, right? Kalitas is super crucial in all the games you played. Yeah, Kalitas seems really good. I mean, I get why we're not playing one in the main deck, but I don't know why we don't have more in the sideboard. The card seems unbelievable. This card is just very good black decks in general, too. So, like, I want to clean our sideboard up a lot. This card is nonsense. No reason for it to be in our deck. Like, we just smush fair decks. Stop doing this. I want another Kalitas. I do want a Ritual of Soot as, like, a better sweeper. It's also, like, a better sweeper under Kalitas. That is the wrong Kalitas. No, it's not. Alright. So, like, 2 Kalitas. Gaze of Granite was good. Needle was fine. Cage is fine. I dislike Ooze. Give me another Grafdigger's Cage. Or Leyline of the Void, actually. Play 1. We're going to play 1 Leyline of the Void. I'm doctoring up this broken sideboard. Oh, yeah, look at that. We can cast it pretty easily, so I don't hate it. 1 Veil of Summer I'm okay with. The card's just powerful enough to put in your deck. I like Noxious Grasp. I like Cry. Collective Brutality is probably good against the red decks. I like the, like, Sweeper. I'm not sure if we like Duress. Like, if we're playing control decks, I feel like I'd rather have Veil of Summer than Duress. Maybe that's just dumb. That might just be dumb. Duress is good against, like, Planeswalker-centric decks. So maybe that's the only changes I'd want to make. Kalitas is also kind of graveyard hate, too. I kind of want another Cage, though. Played 1 Leyline of the Void. Tilt! What's up, Jim? How are you? Just finished up, actually. Find Finality. That's actually a good one, Saiyan Goomba. I think that's actually... Although we don't have creatures, so it's just always a sweeper. Never mind, that's got to be worse than something else, right? Yeah, no, that's wrong. What do you want? There's a serious lack of Tireless Tracker here. Tireless Tracker is unplayable, Jim. Unplayable. Oh, like, the problem is your deck just, like, has no trouble with card advantage. You're going to smush your fair decks. Why are we putting Tireless Tracker in our deck? There's just no reason to. There's no reason to. Like... You will win the game. Like, this Field of the Dead is actually just kind of what goes over the top of everything. Like, enabling that with hour prompts and stuff. What the fuck? Tireless Tracker is the best card ever printed. You take that back. All right, I apologize. Tireless Tracker is very reasonable. Very, very powerful. So, yeah. I seriously think if we just had, like, 1 Gaze of Granite to tutor for, like, both of those artifact matches actually would have looked a lot better. Because we did end up stranded with an extra tutor or 2 against the Hardened Scales opponent and nothing really great to grab. And then in Soul, it was just another thing to draw to. Like, when we were sitting there taking draw steps, flooding out, like, it was just another thing that we could draw to, just be able to Gaze of Granite them and pick up all their, like, nonsense artifacts that allowed them to kill us in 1 turn. So, I don't know. I think this deck is actually pretty sweet, and it was a lot better than I thought it was. And if you can fix up and shore up some of the problems, I think it's pretty reasonable. Thank you very much, Jason, for the Sublist. It was a lot of fun. Pioneer's great. Everybody say hi to Jim Davis. He's a professional Magic player. Hi, Jim. If you have been watching the stream and you enjoyed my content, and you've not yet hit that follow button, you should definitely do so. It's the easiest way to support me on Twitch, and we'll let you know when I go live. If you're watching this from YouTube, you should definitely hit that subscribe button if you've been enjoying my content, as it will let you know when I post more videos. And of course, if you want to support... Hey, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. If you want to support me, my stream, and or Team Nova, support our lovely sponsors. There are some that are being shuffled around, so I'm not going to talk about each of them individually, but the links to all of them are in the panels below if you're on Twitch. It's in the description if you're on YouTube. Above each sponsor, it has the coupon code you can use to save a little bit of money on their products, so check them out. They're wonderful. We appreciate their support, and I thank you all. You have a good night.